want to welcome you aboard. Yes, if you read the description, I did write a book about close to 10 years ago. Basically, it was essentially my kind of like a memoir with some stories I share about how God healed my heart. That's why I called it a a little hesitant to give the title because of YouTube. And ooh, we don't want that to thing. But reality was, I had a very crappy view of myself. I really did. But this little stream is going to be more about a second book. Fact is, I did have had one, but it seemed like it wasn't going anywhere. So I thought, all right, well, what is my passion? Well, I do want to share in written form uh, about how God guided me to what I'm doing now. Because if you had asked me back in, 97 and told me, Barry, you're going to be doing YouTube videos, you're going to be sharing a bit of your story of overcoming, you're going to touch live, you're going to do some peace, all this, even both blogging and all that, I would have looked at you like, what? Who, me? But I'm not a pastor. Ah, I'm trying to, okay, no problem. I'm just trying to keep an eye on what's going on. And yes, uh, what the second book would be about is sharing the story of how God led me into doing the thing and answering the call of ministry that He did. But I don't want it to be about me. See, I want you to benefit and it to be an encouragement to you, those who would read or maybe hear about it. Because what good is it to say, look at me? No, I want you, like, wow, look at what God did for that guy. He can do the same for me. Ah, hey, welcome aboard, guys. Come on in. Hey, oh, I'm doing fine, Tatus. Yes, I decided to do a stream, and first I wanted to share the fact that I did write a book. It was overcoming. It was like an anthology of overcoming some obstacles and stuff that I obviously had in my life, and sharing how God healed my heart. You can find a link to the book in the description. It's right there at the bottom. The only reason I don't give out the name is because YouTube don't like titles and words that sound like I'm denigrating. Well, the fact is, I had a very bad view of myself. That's why I gave it that title. Heck, if I could, I'd give you a high five for that one. Hello. Thanks. Yes, Jesus is King. I'm laughing at Tannis' remark. Some tell me I just might know the guy or lady. Oh well. Yes. And while the first book wasn't as hugely successful, I know it helped people. And I thought, well, hey, let me write a second one. Originally, I was going to write a book called Slaying Your Dragon of Negativity. I took an old story I wrote for the blog I had about, and it had to do with a warning about letting your anger run rampant. And it was, had the lesson of forgiveness, which I had to go through. And it was called The Angry Letter. So I revamped that old article, turned it into a chapter, didn't go too far past the second one I was going to write. And that's, and it was like, okay, stalled since then. So I just had to put that thing aside. I don't know, I might just go back and say, okay, I couldn't go past the first two and do like a second or third edition and add it to the first one. It might provide an incentive to buy it again. But more importantly, I thought lately, why not just write a book sharing how God gave me a vision, the Father, and He did, and it was something I probably didn't quite understand what I was being told, and I had to learn and share the journey of learning and stepping out in faith, discovering, okay, yes, being free to make mistakes, you're going to make it, and it will happen. Okay. Hey, come on in, folks. This is just getting started. I'm not sure of what the title for this new one would be, but I'm thinking, yes, but I don't want it to be just about me. I want it to be something that you guys might pick up. Oh, wow. And maybe learn, like, hey, here's some idea. I never thought about that. I don't know. I might do it that way, or some of the lessons, uh, surprising lessons you learn, and maybe tie it into scripture. I don't know. It's kind of hard to come up with things off the fly. Hi, Eliana. How are you doing? Battery. Oh, brother. Okay. But other than that, I'm actually doing fine. Uh, the videos is going fine. I gotta do some video. Oh boy. Oh, you guys want to talk politics? Okay. My face first. I will point you to Psalm 91, which is why I am not sitting here worrying about what might happen, because my faith and confidence is in the Lord. He is the rock that I can stand on. He is the fortress that I can flee to. He is uh, the one that I can turn to in times of trouble and challenge. Yes, things are going to happen, but I'm not going to sit here going, worry. What if this guy? Well, what if that? Hold on. Put your trust in the Lord. One, um, Donald Trump, because I do not trust Harris. I trust her less, and I know very well that I'm voting for a wrecking ball. Yes, I said a wrecking ball. I know very well what he is. See, the problem is there's a lot of serious problem in our country and in the government, and it needs a lot of reformation. And unfortunately, you need somebody who's going to act like a bull in a china shop. That's why it's important to pray that God would guide him and direct them to do what actually needs to get done, unfortunately. Harris actually is giving all the signals of someone who actually doesn't want to that. And that's unfortunate. Yeah. Plus, she did have the opportunity to act as a leader. She did have the ability to say, okay, we do need to do something about the border. Which, yes. Another problem is this, and it's not the fault of Trump or Harris. It's in Congress. Congress has to stop acting like, oh, not acting like this is some kind of political game where, okay, we don't want this guy to get credit, so we'll stonewall it. Really? And play this backstabbing on both sides. The whole issue with DACA under Obama should not have happened, not because I thought Obama did wrong in that. No, the problem was Congress. They didn't want to fix the problem. So they just said, hey, you do it. Okay. Trump basically said, we've been kicking the can down the road long enough, and we're not helping anybody. And unfortunately, you guys ever watch Joe Rogan? Huh? Well, let's put it this way. He quite rightly says, uh, in response to a question that he asked of Trump in an interview, and he's right. President Trump does have a wah, 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 wah. And he uses it to great effect, but sometimes not so wisely. And I'm thinking of somebody who does like and respect, but I also recognize, yeah, there is a problem. Hmm. Oh, wow. I'm losing people. Okay, great. People asked me some time ago, who, and I'm like, oh, hey, somebody coming back? Great. Oh, good. I did get 3 likes. That's good. Yeah, the original conversation was about books, and I let myself get sidetracked. Yes, I did write a book. You can find a link in the description. But here's the thing. I'm trying to just get into a conversation about another book and all that stuff. That was the title. And I guess a little bit of my gray is showing. I don't mind. If you're wondering why the camera is moving a bit, it's because I am nearsighted, so I have to try to keep an eye out for people commenting. All right. Well, I trust that this was interesting. Hopefully, nobody got scared off on the politics side. That wasn't my goal. All right, I will let go because I did want to watch something else, and hope you guys have a blessed. Oh, oh boy, I'm getting more people showing up now. How you guys doing? I imagine you're wondering, well, what was this stream about? The stream was about books. Uh, like, here's the problem I'm having. I feel constrained in describing and saying what the book was about. Uh, because I don't want YouTube reacting for something which is false. But let's just say, put it this way. Uh, I got it from a stupid joke on a YouTube video. And people gave the, the YouTuber a whole lot of heat. Ah, hi, Christina. I thought you bailed on me. Is everything okay? Thought I'd, ah, ah. Right now, there's only two people here. Uh, oh well. Hmm. Yeah. I guess I can. Christina, you understand what I was saying about being hesitant about giving a title with YouTube because they have this policy about saying words that are derogatory, and technically hurtful. Well, technically, if I use the title I did on another person with disability, yeah, I would agree. That does deserve a foot because it is not right to demean somebody else. And what happened was I actually felt that way, like a third class citizen, because of how I kind of got treated and all that. And it made me felt pain, a lot of pain. But the Lord brought me through a lot of healing. And He one day put it in my heart to share my story. And I'm thinking, what's a good title? Oh, yeah, there's that stupid joke that some gaming YouTuber gave. No, that might not be such a bad idea. So I used the title as a kind of like a shock, like, what? Is he nuts? That was the idea of the original title. Unfortunately, oh, and unfortunately, I had to also come up with a book cover. That's where you see, that's where the avatar came in. I was self-published it through Amazon, the Kindle thing. So the book is available in print and Kindle. Ah. And unfortunately, I listened to some people whine, complaining, saying, "Oh, man, that's so negative." Well, come on. That's kind of how I felt at the time. And being insecure, I just listened instead of staying with what I said. Oh, well, that's my mistake. And I actually kind of wanted to move on and share other stories, like how God led me to do the kind of thing I do now, where I do encourage and speak words of encouragement to people's heart and mind. I do talk about church culture and all that stuff. I was even doing that with my old blog and lessons about forgiveness, all those things. Oh, and it was challenging, nerve wracking too. Okay. I wonder what the problem is. Mm, yeah. Mm, mm. Hey, praise God. Hmm. Uh, I think you, yeah, my book that I was mentioning is only $7. So, and the ebook is a dollar. Mm. All right. I think I, I think I rattled off long enough. Uh, my goal was to do this maybe like on a weekly stream, like on a Monday evening, and talk for a little while and share. Oh, I hope this becomes a little more regular and consistent because I understand people like that type of thing more. And this is also more fun because it's a little more casual than my office setup. All right. Hey, hope you have a great day uh, and have a blessed evening. And fear not, put your trust in the Lord and what He's able to do for you, instead of worrying about who gets elected. There's enough. Uh, Thank you for your time, and hope you have a blessed day. See you when I see you.